Coffee, my old friend. Second coffee for the morning, always a good way to start the day. So we did a killer day on Sunday. It's Tuesday today. Had a bit of a work day in between, and got the bench tops in with Dad's plunge saw. It was a long day. Looks pretty bloody good. Pretty happy with how that worked out. It's a bit dark and you should turn some lights on. But yeah, it looks amazing. Stoked. I think I said that about 5 times already. But today, I'm gonna go down all these edges and silicone them in because they're just sitting here. Maybe do some tap attachments, put the hoses on. Definitely get this screwed down and attached because I've got all the fittings for that. I don't have the water fittings for the sink at all. But we'll get to that with the pump. And oh yeah, do the lid with a lift off latch. I got the latch from my workmate who picked it up for me, which is very nice of Simon Marshall. Your name is on the internet. Alright, let's do some stuff. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Okay, it's still a bloody mess up here. Yeah. This is Alaska's sand pit I made when it was a rainy day on Saturday. Gotta take this down, fill it with sand, put it by the house. The enamel paint should be dry. It's got a pretty funky little lid. They aren't holes, they're the holes in my roof coming through. Okay, let's flick some lights on. Generator is running for some reason, even though it's sunny. I go to the back, you can see a bit of the cut. If I cover the cut, you can see a bit of the hole. And I split the difference. Just that back corner. I might get away with that because you'll be looking at it from that angle mostly. Pretty funky. It's the thickness of the saw blade, 2mm each side. Blends in well. It looked funny if it was from a piece of wood, I reckon. But that's really neat. We'll just put you inside. See ya. Have fun in the pantry. Alright, gotta quickly finish up now. Some barbecue lunch. Alright. Family-in-laws. Ah! Hate that door. It's done. Pull the plug. What a day. So good after that rain. Whoop. See ya.
A few moments later.
Well, that was a bit of a fail. Now, 10 mils not enough. It would have been enough if I hadn't preemptively rounded all these corners to make it easy to get into there, because now it just rocks on the corners. So it's like low over here now, it's a 5mm bump, or it goes the other way and it's low over here. It's just rocking on the corners. Instead of doing anything with the lid, I'm just going to take these out, cheat a bit more. You're losing a bit of space every time, so that's 20mm off now we've lost, and if I go another 10 each, it's 40mm all up. So I was trying not to come in too far, because you're losing the entrance to the cupboard. But that's alright, got to come in more now. Hey, all around the world, we can make time. Rumping and slumping because I'm in my prime. Born in the north. Alright, lid's on. I think what I'll do is take the appliances out, get this screwed in, two back bits on, put some silicone down them. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. Corker, but I don't want any water going down between the cracks or around the edges, because the wood will just end up rotting and looking funny, discolouring. So I've given it a bead of caulking around all the edges, but it skins like immediately. And I mean, it does say that, it warned me that when I try and do the caulking wet cloth or a finger down to smooth it, it just balls up and looks crap. So I did all that in one go and that looked pretty average. And then I did little bits and it looks slightly better. But the bit I'm worried about is if I go down here with the gun and fill it and then I wipe it, it will smear over and then you get this like discoloration like that where it just looks a bit funny. That's white silicone smeared over the wood. I just went up and did a test piece in the shed, and if I use like it says to use to clean up the turps, but enamel thinners should be fine, and do my bead and then wipe it down with this, it should just wipe straight off. And then I've got the oil later that I can put at the top of it. So let's give that a crack. That works so well. Hopefully not going to damage the wood, but I've got this perfect gap of silicone in there now the whole way, and no discoloration on either side. Bench tops looking all oiled and nice. The problem I have with this guy now is this is meant for a 40 or 4250mm bench top. This is 26, so can't do that. How the hell do I do this? Maybe I'll just show you what I mean first. They give you these little brackets and a tab, and it goes into the hole like that. And then you screw through there and it crimps onto the side under here. There's 4 of them, and they kind of go like that. The problem is this slider isn't enough room to get a screw in, because it's like, by the time that goes in like that, these slots are so far in, I don't actually get where the screws need to go. Most of the slots actually on the stove. The other problem I have now obviously is I've got to get a drill in there. Just run a bead of silicone around it, I suppose. Silicone the entire caravan. That's what I'm doing it from, I guess, sideways. I get it now. I get it. So, this guy goes like this. And then there's a screw that goes into the cooker here. Like that, and that screw in the cooker does up, pulling this to the edge. Yeah, how else would that work? Hopefully that's gonna keep it down. Let's give that a crack. I'll give you these guys. Too long, too short. Obviously, they go down. I should have read this a while ago. I can't move it. I've only got 2 in. I can't lift the back either, so I don't know if I'll do anymore. Jesus. It's pretty lined up with the front. I can't move it, and I can't, like, there's only 2 at the front. I can't even lift that back bit. I don't think I'm going to do the back ones. That should be, I think it's about right. I'm not going to do anything else with that one. One stove in. Sink next. Sink next? Tap next, probably, because you can't get to the back of the tap later. Alright. I've picked up some stuff on the way home to connect these lines into the sink from mains water, 12-volt water, and then the outlet as well, which is, I think, just dumps straight to the ground. So we'll probably have to do something about that, either a grey water tank or a hose you can run off somewhere. So I'm gonna try and get that working this afternoon. It's pretty miserable outside, so I'll hold myself up in here with a heater and a cup of tea. So it's not that bad. It's quite cozy. So this is actually going to be pretty interesting, and probably going to be a lot of MacGyvering. There's a few things we've got to connect together, and I'll just lay them out on the bench and show you. Ta-da! So this is the layout I just bought. Before I move on, by the way, all the silicone I laid down between the pieces of wood and the edges. Worked a treat. Happy with that. It looks really good. It's gone off, and hopefully keeps it watertight if we spill anything. So this is the hole. Kind of 3 connections I got to think about, and I hopefully got everything in one shot, but never seems to pan out that way, so I'm sure I'll do another trip to the hardware. The sink has this coming out the bottom, just a standard size house outlet. That has got to get to this tiny little caravan outlet. Show you the size difference there, it's huge. That actually screws on there, that should be fine. Gets you down to this sort of size on the end, which is still way too big for that rubber end. Fixaloo 38mm flush cone, that ring there fits perfectly into that, and then this section here fits perfectly in there. A hose clamp, I think that's it. That's one system. The second and third is the water going to the tap. Again, a lot of MacGyvering. So let's call this one the mains for now. So blue pipe mains, that's going to be connected via a brass fitting. And this is the end of the pressure fitting that goes off the mains line, and that goes straight to that. So that's mains water done. We'll call this one the 12-volt water from the sub tank. This goes into the bottom of the hose here, bottom of the tap, sorry. I then downsize it with a barb fitting. That 30mm barb can then go to this 10mm vinyl clear tubing. This guy sits in the middle. It's a one-way check valve, stops water going back down into the tanks. And then from that, clear pipe into one side of the pump, this black pipe, depending where I put the pump, into the other side of the pump, and that's drawing out from the tank with this $19 eBay 12-volt pump. Cool, got it? I haven't got it. Let's just see what happens. I just broke it. I just broke the fucking connection. Uh-oh. Now we're fucked. Yeah, totally just fucked it. Take it back. This is a shit connection. This little guy. A tooth broke off, which means there's not an even pressure fit when it closes down. And that's probably going to make that leak. It's so annoying. I will proceed. I might have to order one online. How do we test this? Put some water in here, I guess. Or I can try the... Let's try the outside water. That's going to the drawbar. That goes to obviously the mains water, and then that goes up to the sink. I should plug in there. That should work. Let's get a hose. One hand. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh, got a leak. That's my shitty fitting. It's bad connection, I get it, but it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, it was working. Yeah, okay. It's pretty high, the outlet. It's probably like back feeding somehow. Drain it that way, keep that down. Down, stay down. You know what, stay in this rusty leg. Like a good drainage. Whoa! Oh, look at that. My pressure fitting leaking. I don't know why this is building up water there. It should be draining. Well, it's working. Pissing out from that broken joint. I ordered one of those, but this isn't leaking, and I'm just looking that up. That'll be fine. That's working. My shoes are soaked. The shoes, I mean Ugg boots. I'm gonna take it apart so I can dry, and I'll still looking at it another day. And I'll order that part online tonight. And I think we're done. I'm just gonna clean up some of this water. I'm happy with that one. I'm gonna call that a win. Alright, I'm out. See ya.